Okay, so I'm going to explain to you and read through with you for appeasement. So I'm going to read it with and then explain a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try to make it a little bigger. Maybe. There we go. So watch this video up here. It kind of describes it a little bit better, and then you can kind of see it too. I always think it helps when I can see the people that they're talking about. That's why I like these videos so much, because you can see me while I'm talking. It's awesome. All right, so appeasement. I'm going to read this with you. What is appeasement? Why did the leaders take this route? Route meaning the plan. In the 1930s, when Britain and France knew the League could not stop aggressive nations, they couldn't stop the mean countries, instead followed the policy of appeasement, or the policy of giving aggressive or enemy nations what they want in order to avoid conflict. Right? When you appease someone, you give them what you want so you just don't have to worry about them. Right? Most of you have been around little kids, you know, and they're like, blah, blah, blah. And so you just give them a piece of candy, or you give them the toy, or you give them the sucker, or whatever, right? You appease them. You just give them what they want so that they just go away, right? So that's what they're doing. They're saying these mean enemy nations, these other countries, we're just going to give them what they want so they leave us alone, okay? The term is most often applied to the British Prime Minister, the guy in charge of England, Neville Chamberlain's actions towards Nazi Germany between 1935 and 1939. There are several reasons why that's a lot of several. Several means a couple or many, like more than a handful. There are several reasons why several Western democracies, like Britain and France, appeased Hitler, right? There are reasons why they gave in to Hitler and let him win. First, the British were not prepared to go to war and wanted to avoid it at all costs, right? They were really hurt by World War I too. They lost a lot of people. So they were like, dude, we don't want to fight. We'll just give you what you want. Additionally, also, having remembered the slaughter of World War I, right, how many people died, many leaders thought another world war would destroy civilization. They were like, this is too much, we can't handle it. Finally, some thought that Hitler's complaints and ideas were reasonable. They're like, he doesn't have a bad idea, so why not give him what he wants? From 1935 until 1938, Britain and France gave Hitler what he wanted, such as land, control over nations, and the freedom to militarize, because they assumed that if they gave Hitler what he wanted, he'd eventually stop and war could be avoided, right? Because after World War I, right, Germany lost their land, they lost their power, and they lost their military. So if they give those things back to Hitler, maybe he'll just kind of shut up and go away, right? Instead, so didn't work, but this policy of appeasement empowered Hitler, right? It kind of was like, yeah, Hitler saw this as, yeah, I am great. I did win, right? Because he got what he wanted. Empowered Hitler to want to take more and more. The greatest example of this appeasement is the Munich Agreement, and you'll read about that a little bit more, and that is what this video, okay? So it's just like little kids, right? If the kid cries and cries and cries and you give him a piece of candy, right? The next time when he wants a piece of candy, what's he going to do? He's going to cry and cry and cry, right? You've given that little kid power to know that if I whine, I get candy. That's what they did here, right? Hitler whined, they gave in, and he got more power, right? So that is yours today. So you have 4 questions. What is appeasement? Definition. Which nations appeased Hitler and Nazi Germany? Why did nations appease Hitler and Nazi Germany? Right? Which ones and why did they do it? And then what do you think are the dangers of this? And what could be good things? Okay, so give us what could be the bad things about doing this and what could be the good things about doing this. Okay, that's your job for today. All right, bye guys.